Okay, today is Veterans Day, November 11th, 2019. This is my Forex market analysis. It's been a while, maybe a week or so, maybe more. Um, and I thought, since it's Monday, I would record one. So, starting out, Euro US dollar. Sorry, I got horizontal lines out the ass because I was doing some intraday trading. But Euro topped. It wasn't really a specific top that I was looking for. And we're still in this wedge. No telling how long it's going to stay like this. Maybe, I don't know where it's heading either. Might come back down and retest this parallel line down here, or this parallel channel, or maybe one of these support lines, maybe even this low. We'll see. I don't think it'll touch this low, but we'll find out. British pound US dollar is consolidating sideways after this big breakout from this downtrend line. We'll see how much lower it goes, but it's a pennant. So long term, I mean, I'm bullish for the time being. We'll see. At least we'll retest this horizontal line at a $1.30. USD CAD, nothing there. Australian dollar, US dollar broke this trend line up, so expect a retracement from that. US dollar, Japanese yen is still wedging sideways. US dollar, Swiss franc was in what I thought, well, might end up being true. I thought we had a descending triangle, so I actually went short. I got put in here, somewhere around here, and I got stopped out on this candle. And it looks like they faded the breakout, so I expect price to continue lower unless it catches support and just retests that downtrend line. But we'll see. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, nothing here. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, nothing. Still in this parallel channel. A longer term view, kind of have a symmetrical triangle forming here. Tough to say. I'm not going to say that's exact, but and we had this big top back here. This was a good setup. It's just, yeah, it's just stuck in this triangle. What it looks like. So, Australian dollar, Canadian or Swiss. Ooh, you know what? I'm not logged in, am I? If I log in though, it will expose my account information here. What can I do to fix that? Maybe I'll make this really tiny. Okay. All right. Hopefully that doesn't still show my account info. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had a position on this. Okay. All right. Now we can take you back down. Okay. So that should be good. All right, we got a position Australian dollar, Swiss franc. We have a position on. Yeah, so I noticed it was wedging. Right, pretty obvious. It's wedging here. We had a break from this downtrend line. It broke out, pulled back, found a new rally. Retested this high, and it did not look convincing to me. We had this massive candle here that if I was hitting it, I would have got stopped out. Luckily, I didn't, and it just put me in this trade today. So looks like, yeah, this trend line is broken. Looks to me like it's fading the breakout here. It's not going to hold, I don't think. We'll see. But yeah, so we had a top, RSI divergence, double top. Really tried to break through, and it just did not. Australian dollar, offshore Chinese yuan. Interesting here. I should have had that drawn already, and I did not. I don't really know. I don't want to say this is a descending triangle because this horizontal line hasn't really held, but it has held. We just have this flash crash here, but we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches of it. So this was actually a pretty good short setup right here that I did not take. And even we kind of had an ascending. We have this trend line here too, kind of. Anyway, it's gonna break that. It looks like it's heading lower. It's been in this range though. It's consolidating sideways. But yeah, that looks like a descending triangle to me. Let me add these lines in here. Come on. Come on, work with me. God damn it. Okay. Australian dollar, Japanese yen. We had this downtrend line. We had this downtrend line. It broke this one. Looks like it's about to test this one. What did I say here? Oh, JPY. What happened here? Oh, that's right. I got stopped out. I remember now. Yeah. That one hurt. I remember. Or maybe I'd even get in it. I don't even remember. Then it got faded. Look at that fade. I had a gap up there and just got faded. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to retest this line. We'll make this a little bigger. Yeah. We'll see. Australian dollar, Norwegian krone. We're going to put a horizontal line here. God. Okay. What do we see here? I know I had a drawn here. It's a little abstract, though. I don't know. Could be head and shoulders here, something forming. I can't really say long term. And it's tough to really get a good trend line drawn on this. Maybe something like that. But it's so far. I don't know. We'll see. For the time being, we'll keep that as our trend line. So we'll see. Australian dollar, New Zealand. This was actually a pretty good setup, and I can't remember why I did not take this. So yeah, we have this triangle here. It's a little hard to see because I have so many drawings. Let me make these thicker. Okay, so we have this triangle here, a lot of horizontal lines drawn, so it's a little tough to tell. But this broke out, retested, made another leg down, retested, and even topped here. I think it almost double topped. Retested this low again, and then caught a bunch of support from here. Do we have an R-side divergence here? No, I don't think we did. And now it's topped here again. It's topped here again. What is this, a megaphone? Kind of looks like a megaphone, don't it? No, it doesn't. But interesting upper trend line here. A little bizarre. But anyway, yeah, topped again here. Massive R-side divergence. I missed the setup, unfortunately. This is a pretty good setup, too. I don't know why. What day was this? November 7th? What is today's date? The 11th? 3 days ago? Yeah, I didn't check my charts Friday, that's why. Yeah, well, I missed this, too. I should have checked them last night, maybe. Yeah, that's a setup. I don't know. Maybe we can get it on a retracement here. Let's see here. Let's see here. We'll try and get it on a retracement. Never know. Put our stop loss back here. Take profit down here. That looks pretty good to me. I think we'll get it on a retracement. We'll see. Put a sell in on that. Let's see, 93.6. 93.6. 287. 287. 2% risk. Sell. Alright. We'll see. Australian dollar, Polish zloty. Nothing really. Man, Australian dollar, Singapore dollar. Look at this wedge. Just an insane. It's kind of similar to the euro in a way. Insane wedge. I do expect it to retest this major low. But man, that is that trend. You could hold that for so long. I mean, if you got in up here, like you held this, and you just held this thing forever. This was a good bottom too, but it didn't really rally that hard. Yeah, so I expect it to come down and retest this low, bare minimum. Bitcoin finally looking like it's gonna make another leg down. I don't care much for cryptos, but I'll look at the chart here. So we had another bubble. We got a little support. Had this trend line, broke this trend line down, consolidated into a triangle, broke out, consolidated sideways, caught some support, retested that bottom trend line of the symmetrical triangle, and it looks like it's making another leg down. So or starting at least. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. CAD, Swiss franc, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Big triangle broke out, made a smaller triangle here. It's just been moving sideways forever. Yeah, we actually have a head and shoulders here. I did not see it till now. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So that's something to keep on mind here. It's really slanted down a little bit, but I'm just gonna draw it sideways. Maybe we'll get a trend line in here. Yeah, so that's heading lower. I guess that could be a fail break higher. Got faded here. Touched this. Really, this was actually a good setup. Unfortunately, I did not take it once again. This was actually a really good setup because this trend line is pretty. It's held pretty good. Was it diverged too? No, it wasn't. Yeah, so I expect this to move pretty much good ways down here. If we can find a position somehow, I'll take one, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Canadian dollar and Norwegian krone. Just, Jesus. All-time highs. Look at this thing. Jesus. Consolidation. Breakout. Consolidation. Breakout. Let's see how this compares with that one. Similar. Similar. What does it compare with this one? A little bit less. So somewhere in the middle. Virtues found in the mean, I guess, in that one. All right. Yeah. So we had this consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breakout. Let's see. So what? One. No, that broke lower though. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what to make of that. We're gonna wait till it retests this trend line. Maybe we'll retest that top. I think it probably will, and then we'll get short on this because it's gonna be a big short. Canadian dollar, Polish zloty broke this massive horizontal support. Hit this trend line down. I should have took a position on this too. Another one. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I just skim through them and sloppy. Cost support on this trend line though. So we'll see. I'm unsure where it's heading exactly. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Caught a bottom here, and it's consolidating sideways. So I expect another leg up, bare minimum. At least one more leg up. We'll see. Swiss franc, Norwegian krone we have position on, double top, RSI divergence. Broke this trend line, obviously wedging. We have this trend line up too, so watch for support on this. And there's this one too, but that's pretty much a ways down. And I have my take profit set here for the time being. Maybe we'll get another move down lower than that, but we'll see. Offshore Chinese yuan and Japanese yen. We have this support trend line down. It's actually hitting this again. It's tough to say how strong this is because there is a lot of horizontal support here, as we can see. This support moved this whole rally. And it's retesting that. Well, it retested that already. We had almost an inverted head and shoulders. I think we really did, but it's not really the prettiest one. I mean, if you look at this, see our left shoulder, our head, and our right shoulder. Not really that pretty looking though. But yeah, we had this wedge. Well, what I thought was a wedge, and it actually broke higher than that. So we'll just get rid of that upper line. But something like that, maybe. Yeah, it's tough to say. It's not really a good setup here. So Ethereum is just dead. Dead. I feel bad for anyone who bought, what is this, near 1500? Just brutal. If you actually held that, would you imagine? Euro Australian dollar is still forming that head and shoulders I spotted. So Euro CAD. Oh. Euro CAD is in a wedge. Euro Swiss franc. Oof. My SI joints are in need of popping. Euro Swiss franc has been wedging. Yeah, not really much to say about that. Euro Chinese yuan broke this lower trend line, retraced. Excuse me. Euro British pound. We do have an RSI divergence. This is interesting. Really ugly looking. I can't say if this is actually a really good trend line to trust. But we did have this somewhat of a channel here. I don't even know if I want to say it is. It's ugly looking. Anyway, it's ranging sideways. It's moving sideways, bare minimum. Retested this high. Obviously diverged. Wasn't really a good setup to take though. Although there was this hammer here, but man, that thing just collapsed from there. 1, 2, 3, corrective rally maybe. It's in need of a retracement. Maybe we'll get another pullback similar to this one. That would be my guess. Something like that maybe. And I'll retest that low again, or it's tough to say. So we'll see. Nothing I want to touch though. Euro Hungarian forint. This looks like it's going to retest this high, which will be good because we can get short, because there wasn't really a setup before that. So keep your eyes on that. I don't know what's going on here. This looks ugly. Broke lower, faded, choppy, just choppy, ugly. Euro Japanese yen broke this trend line down, and it looks to be pulling back. Actually, a pretty good setup here if you want to take this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Is there anything I don't see here? Let's see, we got this trend line down. It's really riding this. I think it's at least got another leg in it, right? It's gonna break out, so for all I know, it could move it, just slide downward, but we'll see. I'm gonna get long on this. This looks like a bullish pennant to me. Take a look at this on the 4-hour. Yeah, I'd say that's due for another leg up. Not really a good trend line anywhere, but we'll go off this recent leg and we'll say, okay, this is probably going to head up here. Probably this support, bare minimum. And we'll get a decent stop loss because I'm not exactly 100% on this, but that looks like a breakout pullback to me. Buy. 82.8, 317.2. Okay. We'll see. Euro MXN. No. Well, actually, what's going on here? Retesting this low again for what, the 10th time? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Looks like it's just ranging sideways. Euro went okay. About to retest this trend line up. So we'll see on that. Nothing there. Euro Polish Zloty. We've been in this for a while now. It looks like it's actually catching a little bit of support. I'm going to hope this is just a minor pullback and we're not about to miss out on this hitting our take profit, but I imagine it's probably going to retest this low. Although there is support here, so we'll see. I'm still holding though. I've been in this for a while now. I Probably didn't even need to put my stop loss all the way up here. I could have got a way better risk to reward if I put a tighter stop on this, but I mean, I really put it up there. I don't know why. Should have been like right here. I would have had 4 to 8 instead of what, 3.6. Okay, Euro Ruble. Almost retesting this low. Euro SEK. No. Euro Singapore dollar. This actually needs to be a little steeper. There we go. There we go. We get a bottom drawn here. Come on. There we go. Alright, there's our wedge. Can we make this a little thinner maybe? Alright. There we go. Alright, so it's wedging. I expected to find some support. Euro TRY, Euro ZR. Nothing there. GBP CAD. Kind of triangle. I don't know. Not exactly, honestly. I don't know what to make of that. Kind of a triangle though. Okay. Ooh, this is really wedging or triangling. Triangling. Where do I think this is going? I think it's gonna break out, retest this high, and go lower. We'll see though. It's in need of a real retracement, but I could just wedge like this or stick in this pennant for a while. Yeah. Oof, see, like this. British pound, Danish krone. That's exactly what I imagine is going to happen to the Swiss franc too. Let's get a good analysis on this. Hang on. I'll get this drawn. Okay. What do we see here? Is there a trend line here? I would say so. We could draw it. We can draw whatever we want. Interpret whatever we want. As long as it makes sense in our minds. It's kind of a triangle here. Not really now, but we're going to keep that trend line anyway. So we have a retest this high. Price got bid down pretty hard. Take it down to the 4-hour here. Retest. RSI divergence. It's not exactly a bearish candle. It's not. And there's really no good trough here to be confident about taking a position on this. It's not really that great of a position, period. To be honest. What do we think? We had this big move down. Consolidates. I think it's ready for another move down, quite frankly. So I'm going to put a short order in under that candle, but we'll see. We'll see based off the price action tomorrow. If this thing goes higher, I think it might go higher and retest this trend line. And we can get a short on that. So we'll see. I don't really know where this thing's heading, so I'm just going to go 2 to 1. And we'll put our short in. 820. 1632. 820. 1632. 2% risk. Alright. British pound, Hong Kong dollar, pennant, bullish pennant. It's ready to make another leg up. Come on. There we go. We'll see. There's horizontal resistance here, some here. That's a really good setup. Let's actually get a trend line around here. This actually broke out of this too. Never pulled back, so we might actually see a pullback to that. We'll see though. Uh, British pound, Japanese yen. Another thing, or another bullish pennant. Very nice. Could also be bearish. I'm not saying it's 100% bullish, but get these drawn. This was actually a good bottom, and I actually wanted to take a trade on this, but it never broke that low. Never retested it. Oh, this one. British pound, Norwegian krone is. This looks like a good setup for so far. RSI divergence, of course. Double top, excitement wick, I guess I'd call it. And I thought it was going to make a head and shoulders. Did not. Well, maybe it kind of did. I don't know. And it looks like it's going to head lower. So this might catch some trendline support. Tough to say. But I think it's going to retest that high. If not, it also looks like a harmonic pattern. It tested this. It wasn't an RSI divergence, so that's why I think it's going to retest this high. I've had this position for a while, never got hit. And now it's retesting this again. Yeah, that's an RSI divergence. Another RSI divergence on this thing, right? Let me make sure. Yeah. So I'm actually going to move the sell stop up. That helps me. To enter this candle. We'll keep it there. And we'll just move this here. Because I still think that's heading down. We'll see though. It could hit that trend line and still catch support. We'll just get a minor retracement, which is not really what I want. So we'll see. But long-term view of this thing, I mean, massive move down, sideways consolidation, ready to make another move down. Another position down $22 in this British pound Swedish krona. RSI divergence, retested that. To me, I think there was also, I did Fibonacci on this. Hang on. Yeah, so right about here maybe. A little bit past 0.618. A little bit past. It's still in this triangle. It actually got faded here. It almost broke lower. Caught support, which is troubling. Let's go down to the 4 hour. We'll get our trend lines drawn here. So there is a trend line here. And it caught support on that. Try to break it. But this looks like it's holding for the most part. If not, it's probably going to retest this high. And that should hold then. But if not, we'll get stopped out. I think it will hold though. It's got a lot of support to break through. And it hasn't been this high. I mean, this was July 15th. It hasn't been this high in ages. So, British pound, Singapore dollar. I was considering going short here. Tough to say. It's not really. It's too choppy. You can't really get a good setup on it. Nothing there. Still that. This is wedging like mad. Come on, work with me. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's wedging like mad. Alright. Well, I'm hoping we get a retest of this low. That'd be really nice. Why don't I have this drawn? I think I did it previously. Or so I thought. Because I missed that setup when I should have definitely taken that. I don't know why I didn't have that drawn. Because we kind of have an ascending triangle here. We do actually. Let me get rid of all this autistic drawing here. Yeah, we do have a descending triangle. Test here, minor break, test again, another retest. I'm hoping it retraces again. I want to get in on this. That's annoying. I don't know why I didn't have that drawn. Yeah, that's a good setup, man. Okay. Alright. A lot of horizontal support down here. And that's where we are. So we'll see. I need to just clean these out a bit. Man, we still have a lot of pairs to get through. Alright. Still kind of wedging. Just hitting this trend line again. Actually, there's a head and shoulders pattern kind of forming in here. We have left shoulder, our head, and our right shoulder is forming now. Where do I think it's heading? I don't know. I think it's going to retest this low, personally. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. I'm hoping it heads back up and gets another touch on this, and I'll get short on that. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Because we'll get short there then. For the time being, though, I'll put a larger... I can only get 1.67, though. I'll wait. We'll just mark it. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Kind of an inverted head and shoulders. 4 hour. Left shoulder, head. We also have another one here. That broke out. And then we might get a right shoulder here. We'll see. Unless this is a right shoulder. Not really that great, but... Is there a trend line we can draw? Not really. Excuse me. Singapore dollar. Wait for this to retrace. That retraced. TRY is still ridiculous triangle here. That's ready to break out though. And it looks like it's going to break higher actually. I wonder if we can... There's actually the spread isn't terrible on this. I don't think... I mean, when was the last time this thing went up? Let's take a look at this. Never. And it looks like it might. I don't know if I really want to do that. Look at that. Is that not a breakout pullback? Flash crash. Just kind of chilled in here, maybe. That to me looks like a breakout pullback, but we'll see. Alright, I'm going to speed this up because what are we at? 32 minutes? Jesus. I wish I never screwed up on that short. Such a good setup. Alright. It looks like it might retest this high. We'll see. Parallel channel. That's wedging pretty badly. USD ZAR. No, I don't really touch any of these. Alright. Take a look at gold. I haven't looked at it in a while. Silver, Australian dollar. I need to update this chart. Silver, US dollar. Whoa, hang on. Whoa. Hang on. We're going to get it long. If I can. I've never actually traded silver. Never really had the margin. I don't think I ever had the margin requirements. It's risky. It's not that great of a trend line. Show angle. What's the angle on this thing? 60. I don't know. I wish I could have got long down here. I remember I couldn't because I didn't have the margin requirements. But this was where you wanted to get long, right here. Look at that. Perfect setup. RSI divergence. Beautiful setup. Bull rally. It's been retracing quite a bit now. I don't want to catch a falling knife though, but I think this... I'm confident. I'm pretty confident this trend line will hold. Let me fix it on the 4-hour here. It's not really great, but ugh. Ugh. And it has to break out of whatever this thing is. We have the RSI divergence. I don't know. It's lining up. Let's see if we can even trade this, can we? I think it's not just going to turn on a dime like that. Can I trade this? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. No. Okay. I think gold I can. What's going on with gold? I haven't fixed up this chart in a while. It's wedging. Bullpen it, in my opinion. Something like that, maybe. Alright. Well, that's everything. That's my analysis for the day. Let's check out the Dow Jones. Yeah, I don't know. That thing looks topped. Island top. Is there a transportation? How do you look at the Dow Jones transportation? There is. DTX it's called. I'll add that in. DTX. Interesting. Shift H? No. What is this? Control H? I can't even remember now. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Now we're really screwed up here. Okay. Oh my god, I did it again. How do I get back? What am I trying to do? How do I make a trend line? I can't even remember. Or horizontal line. Jesus. Okay. Our side diversion. Yeah, this is heading lower, I think. Alright, that's everything. Take care.